And now we present our first speaker, Nasty. You. Victor. Yes, for a quiz.
Hello everybody, my name is Victoria. Several months ago I started looking for a job, but unfortunately I haven't succeeded in it yet. And then I just thought, maybe I should even try and just open my own business. And then, have you ever thought about doing this?
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay, so today my speech, the topic is just something like simple toolkit for how to open your business.
Did she open her business? Yeah.
So the first step is business idea. I think, of course, this sphere of your business idea, to some extent, it should be connected to your hobby or to your passion or your business professional occupation. You should like it 100%, or you should understand it in proper way. Because if you didn't like it, I think it is aimless to open business in this sphere. The second step, it is marketing. And in this stage, of course, you should answer for several questions. First of all, is there a need for your product or service? Because in the history there are a lot of examples that products or services are created, but people or market isn't ready for this. For example, some time ago, drink yogurts, they didn't exist, but then they appear and people are not ready to use it. But then company Danone, they launched their marketing program and they success in it, and nowadays we use drink yogurts like often. The next question, who are your potential customers or target audience? So you should think about who potentially will buy your product or use your services. Are there companies with similar products, services, cost of competition is continuous? You should be ready to defeat your competitors. And also the last question, how do you plan to promote your product? And I think it is the main task of marketing promotion, because without this you couldn't sell nothing. There are a lot of ways to do this, for example, outdoor advertising, internet, coupons, discounts, also the great way to promote the word of mouth. The next step is finance, and it is my most favorite one. In this stage you should calculate all your money you need to invest in your business. And if this sum of money isn't enough, you should go to the bank to receive a credit, or you should find some investor. Also, you should forecast your future costs and sales. For example, the cost of your rental fee for office, the cost of salary for your future workers, etc. Also, you should approximately presume your future sales, what amount of products you will sell. The next part is you should evaluate your effectiveness of your product. Of course, this stage is very difficult, and there are a lot of indicators to do this, but the most common and the most general is NPV. What does it mean? NPV, net present value, it is the price or income of your product in several years, in a period of time, but due to our condition. What does it mean in the simple words? For example, all we know is that money tends to depreciate. For example, some shirt now costs 300 hryvnias. But in several years it could cost also 300 hryvnias, but the value of such money will be more lower. So the same it is this NPV. And how we can calculate it? I'd like to show you. our initial investment, so the sum of money we should invest to our business. Cash flow. Cash flow, it is a difference between our costs and our sales. And R, it is our discount rate. It is the value of our money. Of course, this indicator depends on what kind of money we choose. Or we choose our own money or borrowed. Or sometimes in this indicator it is included premium for risks or inflation. Let's presume some example of a business, some simple one.
Online store.
Online store. Maybe just products.
Clothes. Clothes online store.
Okay, clothes. For example, we decided to open a market and sell clothes. For example, we have investment. For example, 5,000 units. Presume that our project will be for 2 years. So it means that cash flow for first year, suppose 4,000, and for second one, 5. Discount rate, according to the National Bank of Ukraine, nowadays it is 22%. Oh. So let's calculate our future value of this project. Of course, it is simplified version. Of course, I calculated this at home, and it will be, believe me, it will be this sum. So we can, the sum is positive, so we can conclude that our project will be effective. But if it was equal to 0, we will receive in 2 years no losses, no income. But if it will be less than 0, our project will be non-cost effective. So the next step, juridical aspects of our business. So in this step we should decide what form of ownership we have, private entrepreneur or limited liability company. Also we should decide on a kind of taxation, flat tax, simplified system of taxation. Of course it depends on our sphere of activity, what will we produce or sell. Also we should be aware of some permits or licenses for our activity, because without this we couldn't operate legally. The next step, after all this procedure is done, you should write a business plan. Of course, I think it is easily we do with the help of internet, because there are a lot of examples. And why you need this? Because if you want to receive credit, you should have this. If you want to find some investor, you should have it. And also, if you like to apply for some grants for business, also you should have it. So the last step, and it is most important, now work and be prepared for business activity. Of course, this topic is very interesting and more deep, but I hope this simplified version was helpful to hear. Thank you.
That's the right